Hello, hello. Here's a mess, as per usual. It isn't always, but right now, eating on the bed, getting away from that. I realize it's a habit. I guess when you're there, you want to keep yourself small a lot of the time. You stay in one space, and then it's um, it's not beneficial. I'll eat outside later. I feel like also because I'm trying to work on my stuff and tidy up. Do a few things at the same time. That's why I'm just eating now. But when I get everything in order, I start having my meals outside again. I enjoy eating outside. One of my favorite ways to eat. There's something about that act of digesting your food in the sun. Because like we're meant to be doing that, ain't it? There's something harmonious about eating your food. Even though like it's just a little sandwich, and this sandwich reminds me of like be eating it, but I'm having some protein with it. Because just the white not good for you. But I don't believe this is spiking my sugar too much. Anyway, just regular um deli cheese and um sandwich meat, and roast beef, and probably do my hair. I did my nails yesterday as a test. I'm gonna redo them because I know there are smaller little seed things. And I have big ones too, but yeah, I'm gonna. I saw another kit at the Dollar Tree. I can have fun with this. Making okay, my idea for the nails. It's gonna be like all pearly and cute, almost more like a day fay type of thing. And then we'll have darkness on this nail and this nail. Because I think I already did that. So I want like I have black nail polish and then I have this grey and then I have like a the silver thing that I went over, and this is like I'm testing to see whether I'd like a more chrome, where is the camera? More of a chrome look or an iridescent look. And I might get that thing to go around that latex thing so that it can look good when it's done instead of having all the stuff here. But I want like most people do like two of the same to even out. I'm doing it on these fingers here because when you intersect, they're next to each other. Where is it? No, like this. And now I'm thinking about this. I also wanted the opposite to touch it. I don't want like the two same ones touching. Yeah. It's almost saying, look at my nails. These, I can't wiggle them. Everything back with this one and this one. It's funny trying to operate your hands like that. But those will match. Um, yeah. I have these like cornbread thingies from Sam's. They don't taste too sweet. I didn't look at all of the nutrients and stuff. Sometimes you just want to eat something, regardless of whether it's bad for you or not. We're gonna die of something. You may as well enjoy the journey. And that's the whole point. Although this tastes gooier than it did yesterday, I felt like it tasted better yesterday. All the texture is gooey. You know what I like? That the good, better, good, or whatever from Walmart, that brand, their brand, they are good products. I like their Greek yogurt. This is PG tips with some honey in it. I'm gonna make my own cornbread. I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree anyway, and then I'm gonna see if I can get some cornbread. And the Latin store gave me bananas the other day. They're about to go off, so I took them for smoothies. There's some in the fridge for smoothies, but I've given that to my stepmom. So if I'm able to get more today, then I will I'll make some cornbread and honey and put bananas in it. Because it's kind of like a sweet treat. Ooh, this is really well made. I wonder if I get a sale on eggs again. I could put some protein. I can make Greek yogurt out of milk. I use that way for the liquid part of the cornbread. So I can make protein. Smart, right? Lots of smart ideas. I need to just work on executing them more. Well, I realize I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Money's coming in. Not at the speed in which I would like it to, but baby need to make a muckle, right? And in no time, I'll be making a few $1,000s of more than a few, like in a 30K thousand, 40. I might not even do that. I might go straight to a million. You never know. I'm working on so many different things. I've worked on. I need to sort out the book today. And I need to find an AI program to support some comic sketches for the series I'm working on. Also noticing the best way to stop a man from talking about sex when that's not been with you like that. On the dating. You start talking about money or make them think you are, and you'll see their intentions pretty quickly. Some of them are a bit too hot and heavy. I do have one promising person. He seems kind for real. He seems legitimate, and I kind of bit a little to like snip, said some little things like to not make him feel important, just to see his reaction to it. And we'll see. But I like him. I think I don't feel like he's. I feel like he's conventionally attractive. I guess I see that there's a bit of a thug in him, even though he's more straight laced, or he seems to be. It would be nasty if he was with somebody else instead of really not feeling good this weekend, but it is what it is. I didn't end up speaking with anybody because I was looking forward to having a nice conversation. Only one thing or two things really putting me off, but one can be changed. The other one, my mental is actually erase the information because, but yeah, he's more intentional and he's still interested. So getting to know people is kind of scary sometimes too because you spend the time doing that and then they're not really the people that you need to be interacting with. And it feels like a waste, but I guess you're learning something from each person. So well, I don't really want to like give myself to anyone. It's kind of, I guess that's why I believe I'm strong because I just don't do it. Imagine you go fall for someone and they're arsehole and you didn't do enough research. But then what's enough research? How long? People forget. They pretend for a while. They will forget in time. But I typically remember these things, but then I remember them too hard, and then those people end up being assholes, and I don't even need the information anymore. Excuse me. Well, if we do end up speaking again, I remember I've catalogued who said what about where. The guy, I feel like I caught him in a lie already, but it was one of those try to impress her lies, not really. Hmm, that's suspicious. So I feel like the one in the running. One's funny that I've only video chat with these people because I'm not just gonna just randomly go out with you. Imagine if I don't like your energy and then I have to be stuck. No, I'm not gonna, and it's just gonna hurt your feelings because I'm not gonna stay somewhere I don't feel comfortable. It's important to me. I realized how important it was to me because not many people came to my house. I didn't want it shook, like my energy shook around in a bad way. Maintenance guys. and the security guy. The people who went allowed in the house, they enjoyed the energy of the house. They always commented on it. So wherever I go, I want to have a similar energy at least, even if it can't start that way. Because no men, if there's a genuine man with place, it's decorated to his liking, and the decorations don't bother me as much as yeah, we're already trying to change things. Like that's mental. Like I'm talking and I'm looking at, okay, that's nice. But not in a way where you've done something wrong. We're saying what we're going to change for the future. Aw, I don't really think about future with people. So I guess that's another point for him. But really, I'm just a girl after all. I'll go for a nice long walk today. It's one of my favorite things to help me think, unwind, lost the sound. The thing is done. Like, stay off the packet. Can you do that? No matter, even if I have several, I still get everything off. It's gonna be funny. So anyway, the nails. I'm gonna do it with design on each of them. Tried on live yesterday. I started feeling upset. My stomach. And as soon as I came off and sat down, my stomach was fine again. So I don't know. Sometimes when you gas can make you feel like you're dying, man. Right? You're not supposed to drink cold things when you're digesting food, right? I had to shake things up every once in a while. Put my gut on guard. She's strong and resilient. And she becomes more so when I trick up every day. So there'll be times where I'll do the warm stuff consistently and I'll trick it up. I thought we should be doing in life anyway. It's not just the this like the mango. You see how I like do the mango all the way to the core type of thing? We're supposed to. We're supposed to eat the skin. We're supposed like society's made us do some soft things, stupid things. Getting rid of the stuff that we need the most. Well, I'll see if the Spanish place will give me the mango skins. I can, mmm, idea. I can dry them or season them, dry them, sell them or dehydrate them and sell them. Let's try them. Mango skins, seasoned mango skin with my favorite flavors. I put pickle juice and mango would probably work, isn't it? And then it will kind of sterilize it, type of thing, like whatever it does with the pickles. You get me? Oh, also we do pickled mango skins. Pickled mango skins. Oh, I'm gonna make a work on vinegar next. It's probably gonna have that celery. McCormick has that celery seasoning. That would probably go good on the mango skins. And they can be a little pedestrian. But I need to look at how much mangoes, like how much of the skin you can eat at one time, type of thing. Because you don't want to do a big thing. Oh, I need to figure out the serving size. The kilojoules in the food. Do you know what I'm talking about? Energy. That's how you measure energy in food. Kilojoules. I learned that in school. A lot of us did, but a lot of us don't remember. I'm sure. I remember what I learned in school because I took time to learn it. I didn't take time to memorize some letters and numbers, and it just enough to pass the test. I took longer to learn because I was actually learning. And I believe I'm gonna just do the. Cause I'm really trying to appeal to women that really I'm not really wanting to anymore. I feel like maybe I need to, because my videos are geared towards teens. I'll do a kids channel with my AI stuff. Because when I'm talking about, hi kids, I could do AI images of myself and Indigo Jody. That's her name, Indigo Jody. I'm working it out right now. Um, will it mess up the stream if I start using the computer? I might need to wait, but I can put it on the vegetable oil channel instead of starting something new. Let's get that monetized. Even though this already, I could do it on this channel. I want the educational channel. I want when we take the kids out of school, they have like YouTube channels that their parents can put up it together in a curriculum. And you see the date, whatever the day I posted this. Alexa, what's today's date? Alexa, what's the date today?
Today's date is Tuesday, July 14th, 2026.
Oh, it's right there. As soon as you started saying it, I saw it. Thank you. When I saw it on the thing, I saw it on the top of the computer because I closed the screen to look for. Alright, so I can do it as a book series, and I want to have fun. Right now I feel like teaching colors is fun, whether it be true or not. Like I can feel the stuff, so like I can explain qualities of people who like purple. So I'm gonna do that. I made a thing the other day, like what your favorite color says about you. Indigo Joe. Joe, like I guess an Indigo Jody. What people call it. I'm gonna get Canva because what I can do is make those books. Yeah, and then I can go to the store, charge the computer, go to like sit down at Starbucks and or Panera Bread. I can sit down if I get the smallest thing off or the cheapest thing off the menu. That's nice, and just sit in the corner and make videos. Not make videos, make they have internet. Oh, this was in my mouth. So I guess it came from one of my well, I guess of course it came from one of my fingers. I need to make sure they stick harder. Oh, I'm gonna get a planner. I need a planner. Indigo Joe D. Indigo Joe D here. I like that for the little Indigo Jody. Indigo Jody. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna do a incognito name. So this is one. Okay, Indigo Jody. I need to get a notebook and a planner. And that's I'm working on content calendars too. It doesn't work for me online. I don't know. But I'm gonna do a little distance of a walk, so I'm gonna bring water with me. Okay, maladaptive daydreaming. Apologies. All right, we're gonna do Indigo Jody. She will go on adventures like Miss Fizz, but so that we'll adapt the Magic School Bus. So every episode is going to. Shall we be? She get on the back of a? She has a fleet of butterflies. Oh yeah, so she has each butterfly for different day and a different adventure. So we have the monarch. That's the black and then we have the little white. The white one is like yes. This is gonna be so fun. All right, so we have the monarch, and then we have the white one, which is let's call her Crowny, because that's your connection. Okay, so Crowny. And we'll figure out the breed of the butterfly because I want the actual, it's scientific, right? So I'm going to make this a series on book, and then, oh, this is all right. So the monarch as the queen of creation. Because it's yellow. And black, and it's protection. So creation and protection. So it's to protect the dreams that we're creating. Okay. Should the moth be the black one? Because people got treat moths. So Indigo Joe is a moth, which is also me, my perspective, and it's also black people. Let's see. So, she's indigo. Joe is neurodivergent. We're not going to explicitly state that she's neurodivergent. We're just going to list little things that she does, and that's what's going to make her stand out as neurodivergent. You can have other characters that are neurodivergent, but right now we have Indigo Joe, which is a moth, but you know the indigo heart. That looks like an eye shaped. So eye shaped heart in her chest. The heart can be inside, so it's like a heart inside of an eye, the iris of a heart over that. But then, so Indigo Joe is a moth that represents a black person, the black people at this time. The moths are going to be the black people. Again, nothing's going to be explicit, it's just going to be implied. So we have yellow and black, which is creation and protection. All of this needs to be bright colors because I'm gonna when they go places, they're gonna learn how color is made, just science stuff. It's gonna be fun, and society's gonna need this for when they homeschool their children. And it's not crazy stuff. It's gonna be teaching them real butterflies and moths. Be like, this is Indigo Joe. She's what you life, real life, been. Yeah, that was a butterfly. Um, I have to learn more about butterflies and have to. I like to. And birds. I have to nature books. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm making now work with AI. So we don't have to introduce all of the butterflies today, but we want a green butterfly, a lime green butterfly, and he's a boy. The other one's monarch is a girl, but there are other boy monarchs. It's just what should we call her? Monarchita, Monarch, Monarchisha, Aisha, Monarchisha. It sounds kind of African, but it's the Aisha on the end. Monarchana. Like I was thinking Biana. All right, let's look at the yellow and the green. And I want him to look more like Love Heart, Anahata. That's nice for the boy to be the heart. I feel like I need to develop all of them butterflies. Yeah. All right. So, okay. I'm gonna go from top to bottom, right? So, moth. It's Indigo Joe. She has She's brown moth. And indigo heart. High heart. Whatever. Alright, so next down, indigo. That's the eye though. So above it should be oh no. Yellow. The white butterfly should be up there. Because that's the death, that's intuition. Alright, so the white butterfly's name. White butterfly, what's your name? It represents intuition. Intuit. Intuition. Now intuition. Because it was Koi I saw it from, so that's why I was trying to put his name with it. Because that's where I found out about the white butterfly and spiritual meanings behind it. You could call him Koi. Yeah, we can just call him Koi. Alright, so our white moth is called Koi. He's on the other spiritual plane, but he comes down on earth sometimes and teaches a little lesson about the spiritual realm. He's none of these they're chakras, but they're also butterflies. So then after Koi was represented in white, um, and that makes sense because it's a story deriving from um, the white butterfly I saw in my dream, and it was Koi, a representation, I guess, when I looked it up. Right, when your loved ones recently passed on something and they're letting you know, hey, and then that butterfly senses show up every time I've made a decision and shifted paradigms. You'll see the white butterfly. So I'm going to teach the children this. All right. So after that, you're going to go from your eye to your throat, which is blue. That could be Benny. I like that. Blue. Benny. And Benny has a cocky personality, a good communicator. He's smart. So Benny's all right, so blue. All right, so then Heart. He's also a boy. It didn't be male female instead of black white thing. The woman is the brown in this, but they're different types of men. Anyway, boy. Lover boy. Lover ball. Lover ball. Lover ball. Or bull. Taurus. Not all signs can be represented because there's like 12 and they're only dealing with like 7 chakras. So, but that's going to be based off my Taurus. They're very loving, but they don't understand how to allow themselves to be loved. No. Let's finish this one first. So, it's going to be green. That's our love. And he's my God is an awesome guardian from the I'll start doing these with no music so it won't get like, well, I don't care if it's sacrificed. This is actually my proof that I'm creating these things before I post them. That might be edited a little with AI. I'm going to collaborate with AI to make the images and all of that stuff. Because I want to make it physical books and then I'll make a series on that might be for teaching kids about their body, fascia. I'll be a teacher on here. And here. Kids channel. Yay. Our God is an awesome God. Alright. He's green. So that was the only thing. So from the heart we go solar plexus. That's the monarch. Monarcha. MacArthur. Monarch. I forgot her name. She does creation and protection. I feel like he should be a boy too. MacArthur. Monarcha. Monartha. 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 Indigo Joe is like, I just wrote it Joe, not even Jody. So I guess he's Indigo Joe. All of these are for boys. Because girls will read boy stuff, but boys won't read girl stuff, right? So if these are geared, this is organically flowing right now. So, and even their pictures kind of look like superhero-ish. So I want to teach get boys' attention. We're going to teach them about the chakras and stuff as we're doing this, and girls. But I feel like if I target fifth grade boys as my target audience, everybody fifth grade and up. Because again, girls look at boys stuff, but boys don't look at girls stuff, even as adults, rarely, right? You have to be mature, and then we teach them to be mature from young. So I guess this is a young boys' book, but again, I want girls to read it too, but they will. But I make it big, beautiful, and like colorful for girls. But then they're very gonna be like comic masculine almost, so it captures their attention. So anyway, I've got the monarch there. Benny's definitely a black boy. We can do different races. Again, we don't have to say specifically what they are in the beginning. We can imply. So whenever they do a flashback of something that they learned that's going to help them with the current adventure, you'll see Benny go back to his um, African American roots, and like Indigo Joe, he might have Jamaican roots. Yeah, Jamaica. Um, Benny, he's gonna be foundational Black American. What's the solar plexus? That was a monarch, and then our womb. It's gonna be orange. Butterfly. Name. Root. Red. Butterfly. Chasme. I don't. Chasme sounds Haitian, right? And then orange. I am more than I can imagine. And that is enough. I'm already loved. I'm already chosen. I know who I am. I know words that you've spoken. I'm already loved more than I could imagine. Those words, that is enough to know. Like, to know you don't need anybody. You're already loved, already chosen, man. I know who I am. If you don't know who you are, you're literally lost. It's so scary. Honestly, it was scary when I didn't really. And sometimes you don't know. No, you most of the time you don't know that you don't know who you are until you just really can hear words like that and know that you are loved, you are chosen. That's enough. Like you don't need any all the material things don't matter. It's helpful, but it doesn't matter. And people sit around going calling one another broke. That's the dumbest thing because they're using the wrong words, the wrong terms for what it is. But anyway, let's do a recap of what I've done so far, and I'm gonna work on this. And this, I'm used to hold myself accountable. So, um, first angel who starts the series off, and we're gonna start in a dream probably. But koi, it's a male energy. Most of these butterflies have male energy, but they're gonna have a feminine side. Be open to them too. Um, But with all the stories from before can be caterpillars, and that's when they were all female. They say we trans. Oh, that's kind of. I don't want to get in political with that. Anyway, just first one, Koi. Male energy. He's a white butterfly. He represents intuition. He's gonna come in on our characters and like appear when they're making the right decision of where they should go. This, that, and this, right? Then we have Indigo Joe. He's the sight. Um, his intuition. Indigo is it's gonna be a brown butterfly moth, but it's gonna have a eye shaped heart in its chest. Um, and that's a Jamaican background. The heart, the love, the vision. Because although a lot of Americans don't see it this way, a lot of their music was very much influenced by Jamaica. There's a lot more connection between Jamaica and America than a lot of them want to see. But we literally just the Caribbean for real. Like I'm not saying Africa hasn't. I can't speak for it because of course I'm not really fully aware of. But there's stuff from African culture that we enjoy. Waist beads on my main channel being duh, but I mean like we integrate cultures all the time, and then we learn and grow and build off of one another's cultures, and then you kind of trying to gatekeep. It's silly. We get stronger when we work together. But anyway, like I grew up knowing like the father of hip hop was a Jamaican man, right? And then like some reality shifted, and now they're trying to say this wasn't the way, and it's always controversial. But then also more recently, I saw a video where a young male was explaining like how Little John's music was the whole crunk movement was coming off of a Jamaican song, a reggae song. And that's the thing, like if hip hop came from reggae and there was a vision behind it, right? Like there was that intuitive thing that helped create. Anyway, now creation is gonna be I'm making Foundation of Black American too. Or I'm making African American because so I want my Foundation of Black American to be indigenous to America. But yeah, like possibly coming from like the natives, but not the um Taino, the Mexican, the Spaniard looking indigenous people. So I'm gonna okay, so then Koi. So Koi, even though the real Koi will he'll do mm, American with Jamaican roots, because technically that's what he is. But then okay, so we start with Koi. We're not gonna do define his nationality, ethnicity yet. But Indigo Joe has he's gonna be more like a Bob Marley kind of character. Um, Benny, he's foundational Black American. His grandpapa's name was Benny, so it's not even like it's short for some like Benjamin or something. It's just that's how they used to name their people. Um, and then we have and I Benny's a good communicator. He's a bit cocky, but he's very smart. And then we have a lovable because he's a Taurus. His a lot of characteristics from the Taurus will be represented in this, and I will be pulling from the Tauruses. I know, right? He's going to be represented in green, and he is a forever falling in lover boy. Like he's just so lovable. But then we'll also explore other types of love with this character here. And then we have a orange butterfly. He's African American, meaning he is of the diaspora. So if he traced his roots, he probably would come from Ghana or something, right? He's bright orange. Then we have a red, butterfly, and it's called Chasme because he's more into his feminine side, but rooting foundation. So yeah, that's a good little start. I'm gonna get a proper notebook, put these all down, and then I'll flesh them out, and then I can work with Canva to create the series, and then come up with some of it. I don't like Canva's animation, so I'm gonna pay another site to get some animated AR images done, and then make these books. But I want to use the likeness of people to represent these butterflies, maybe. Or should they just be people and then their powers are in the butterflies whenever they see the butterflies? Kind of like Power Rangers. We'll work on ideas. I'll ponder for a little. Oh gosh, this tastes. It doesn't taste good, but it's like soothing. So today, I'm gonna clean up my room in a few and go on a nice long walk with water. When I was younger, I was told you can't drink hot and cold. I don't know what that means. Why? But anyway, so I'm going to go for a nice walk. I'll charge this and maybe I can sit somewhere and start storyboarding. I'm going to make sure I get some videos up. It's good. So technically I've done a video here because I've done a live. And then and this is me holding record here. I need to get the planner, maybe a notebook. I don't know if I'm being cheap. I do need the planner because it's I need everything in one place and I need to follow it. I know I can follow it. Just force myself to. Don't do this every day. Things that make it easier, So if I come on here every day around the same time, and I can go on another one doing something else at the same time. But at least I'm putting it out there. I'm putting my thoughts and my energy out there, my emotions. I do my hair. I kind of don't want to do it while I have these on. I'm gonna take them off anyway, so it won't matter. But this I can just slick back. My hair is a mess. I'm feeling a little tired. I'm like really figuring out, should I just like meditate for like 10 minutes? It looks crazy. This is gonna be out in this, so I don't need to flick it back. Okay, I can tie this down and it will look a lot neater when it's time for me to skedaddle. And then I can put this in a ponytail too. Just for now. So I can tie it down into place. Alright. It's almost an hour. I feel like it's enough of me right now. So I'm gonna fix my head, do the room. I'll probably wear a hat. Best. Yeah, wear a cap. So I'll wear workout clothes today. I was going to anyway because I'm walking. I want to walk a distance.